Welcome one, welcome all. Silver Dagon here, and today we're going to continue with the Outer Worlds 2. I guess go this way? Nope, nope. Oh, I gotta check out the records. Okay. Salmon. Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings, Fairfield. Available, appropriated, protectorate, lodgements. Oh, Augustine Freeze. Housing, red trim, circle window. So she's in here. There's car. Dear father, mother, guardian name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last name was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow that this message brings you, but no, soldier rank, last name was a valuable Auntie's Choice asset, and that their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Babylon Car Acquisitions Officer. Here we go. I did a thing. We're progressing. Let me take that back. Oh, I made that jump. Red trim, round window. Could this be it? Oh, so you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you assimilate, acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Are we sure about this? Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, any time you are not shopping is time you could be shopping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Okay, well, that was exciting. Okay, that's not the right. Oh, round window, red trim. Here we are. And okay. What's this? Ho! I don't know. Will I get arrested if I should? Ooh, examine. What's this? DeVries submerged tracker. DeVries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container. Obviously, in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Oh. Did she leave anything behind in here? Bracelet, compass. Universal equation is the one constant. Oh, messages. To S. Lockwood, subject, farewell. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The skims between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear. And can assure you, the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. Is that a good rub or a bad rub? I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism? 6th chapter? One way or the other. I fear we are hurting toward that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost, regardless my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. Okay. Farewell. Okay. Oh, how can you say you never burdened me with that you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I am begging you, forget that void-damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning. And please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Old Order Chapel. Of all places, maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor.
Hold on, we haven't watched all her mission logs yet.
It was the wrong button. Where the hell did you go? Hey. Niles? I accidentally hit the wrong button, okay? I didn't mean to hit escape. Oy. Picky. Alright, mission log, day 25.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
You don't say. Mission log day 153.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I don't know. Mission log, day 182. I mean, what morals? You tried killing me.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I understand you're upset, but let's keep our heads here. No idea. It's all a little strange to me.
How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her? I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation. Maybe if you paid more attention to your training and less to rumors. Never mind.
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point. She clearly accomplished what she set her mind to, getting us killed. People shouldn't get praise for doing what's expected of them.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say. Yeah, okay, we'll do our background.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Doesn't sound like you hold a very high opinion of the Order. It's not unreasonable to believe in some greater power. DeVries saw us as expendable. It's that simple. Whatever the seers showed her must have been convincing.
Sure, but why act alone instead of reporting her concerns to the brass? What made her believe the Earth Directorate would dismiss the threat? I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the Grand Architect, Void, even Capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
You have a good point. What's kept you going all these years? Hope of revenge? Our hands aren't clean either, Niles. We've killed people too. I couldn't agree more. I don't care to debate this. I'm only interested in finding DeVries' safe room.
That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. To save everyone.
Are you sure? I imagine those in the Order tell themselves the same thing DeVries certainly did.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
Of course I do, but killing her won't give me back those years. No, you're right. She owes a debt only blood can pay. I'd rather learn why DeVries did it before passing judgment. I don't care to debate this. I'm only interested in finding DeVries' safe room.
No. But it might keep her from stealing more years from someone else. or doing worse still. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
All right, Niles. Okay, let's see what do we have above and beyond repair. A healthy improvement. Yeah, okay. Wait. Maybe we'll do that after. I think for now, let's head out.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Okay.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Why are you in pain? I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours. Do you think we have time for this right now? Stop being coy and tell me that this is what this is really about.
I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Am I going to need to hold an electrical standards and safety course? What happened between you two? Any chance he'll be happy to see you? No good comes from dredging up the past, trust me.
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed. Never would have guessed there was a resistance to the Protectorate from within. Sounds like he put you in a tough spot. You should have known better than to team up with a civilian in the first place.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of, too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
I respect you putting the mission first, in spite of everything. That's dedication. What mission? Horizon's Point was a bust. You should have known better than to team up with a civilian in the first place. All right.
I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You're trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent should do. That's why I keep my nose clean and never get involved. A good deed goes unpunished. Oh, no good deed goes unpunished. You should have learned that by now.
What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense of good and right, too? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like, Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend. Remind me again what mental refreshment is. Yeah, brainwashing. Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him? You just cut and run? Some friend you are. Not interested in seeing him sound like a waste of time. Got other things to do.
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
I have that effect on people. Okay, let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Sure. What's over here? Is there a treasure box? Okay. I'm not sure where that is, and that's okay. We'll get to it at some point here, I promise. Maybe. Possibly. Sooner or later, yes. Gotta find some credentials. What? Oh, hi. How you doing? You know what? Let's, Oh, there's a few of them. Good enough for me. Ooh, we got something. I wanted to start shooting things, okay? We can deal with everything else later. Going that way. That's way over there. What's up here? I don't know what's here.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim has been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Yep. That she is. Val is doing fabulous. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late, it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for reference. You know what? No. Yeah. No. There's been too much talking, too much reading. We've done that. Action. We want some action. You! Actually, you know what? Actually, do I talk to you?
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Give item. Redactor Quiznell. I found something with your name on it. Is this yours?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
Sure, I'll find your missing volumes. Sounds kind of valuable. What precisely are they? What would a protectorate redactor want with these things anyways? What does a redactor do exactly? Sure, I'll find your missing
Quite
volumes.
right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Tribute pancakes. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, okay. We go find. Later. Right now, let us see what we can do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do very much enjoy the story and all that, but
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
come on. We all know what we're really here for. What was that? Okay. Shooting and looting. Okay, I do have to go. Dang it. I have to go the other way? Okay. I bet you that's the thing we gotta go once we get the ID. I mean, in theory, we just take them all out, right? I mean, they... Carr said they just replaced the staff, but if we blow up the facility... I mean, it's gone. Right? Where are you? Oh, you're in there. What are you? What is it?
Engaging combat protocols.
What the heck is that? It's got active camo? Whoa. Okay, Raptidons. Cool. Oh, hi. Ooh! Back up!
Just get.
There we go. There we heal. We good? We cool? Oh.
Sequencing attack strategies. Confronting threat.
Yeah, go away.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
I got grenades.
Commencing combat.
Did I get it? Oh,
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
It's protected underground. We're good. Okay, we got some money. Money. What else we got going on in here? Thanks. What are we hearing? Okay. Were they transporting these? Is that what was going on? They got loose? Oh, it looks like it too. It's going to be a big one somewhere. You know it. We all know it. What was that? Oh. Watering can. Doors barred shut. Shibida bop 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 bop. Open. I'll take whatever you got. Come on. What's a radio? Oh. There we go. Anything else in here? Oh, I see the little ones in there. Okay. Barracks observational reports. Barracks observational reports 42, 77, 57. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks during this refrain. He slyly referenced a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the council. Recommend mental refreshment followed by transfer to another division. Barrack Observational Report 427758. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommended mental refreshment. Barrack's Observational Report 427759. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of guilty conscience. Recommended mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
Yeah, okay.
Entering a confrontational state.
Don't worry, I got it. What else we got? Yeah, you can just stay off. Yeah, we'll take the jeweled ring. And... okay. Let's sell all junk. Let's see here. Shock grenade. Recipe, how to craft biomass canisters. Oh, that's cool. It's only 150. Okay. Shock grenade. Mag pick. Okay. Compact rounds, short rounds, shells. Okay. I think we're good for now anyways. Is there anything else? That might be a new companion? Oh, and we could drop down from there too. I sniff out the treasures, okay? Don't argue with me. No? Alright. Anything else? Nope. What do we got?
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hey, what about you? Wait. Can I, ancient armor. Pescator clothing. Splendid uniform. Peacekeeper armor. Plated. Bandolier uniform. Pescator clothing. I wonder... no? Okay. Alright. Thank you. What do you want?
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Thanks for the warning, but I can handle myself. Are you some kind of hunter? What in the void is wrong with your arms?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or, at least I used to. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Commander Carr sent me here to find a way into the Ark. Nosy, aren't you? No reason. I'm exploring. Taking in the scenery as one does. Could ask you the same, or is it your job to lecture the odd passerby?
Oh, that's a high-profile target. Huh. If she entrusted that to you, then I reckon we're on the same side. Or something like it. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
I don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before. Why is this place littered with Raptidons anyway? There's nothing here but paperwork. You get stuck with grunt work often. Good luck with your problem, but I have to get going now.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Not making fun, just conversation. Gotta ask, what's your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation? Not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right? Frankly, I can see why they wouldn't take a chance on you. Good luck with your problem. But I have to be going now.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Rough. You mentioned an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out? Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health. You make it sound like you'll keel over at any minute. Good luck with your problems, but after we get going, I probably should say that.
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help? Obviously. You could try kissing the graft to make it better. You make it sound like you'll kill over any minute.
Truth is, my time is coming. The graft's making me sick, and it'll kill me if I leave it be. But I ain't giving up. There's gotta be a way to fix it.
You could try kissing the graft, making it feel better. And to do that, you'll have to get around your contract. Why is
You looked
that?
at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Being trapped by plenty of awful contracts in my time. It's not so bad going independent. Yeah.
All right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails.
Hope things are out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the raps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Is she? Guess this is the only way to go.
Engaging combat protocols.
Ooh!
This unit is concerned for well-being.
Did we find everything?
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Okay, so there was a big one up there. We eat some food, we heal, we move on. Yes, 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 yes. You know that the Raptidons, I think, are kind of cool. I think they'd make great pets. Well, personally. A nice big giant carnivorous lizard that spits acid. I can think of many good uses of having one of them around. The door is barred shut. Oh. Well, that makes sense. What else we got around here? And jump! Thanks for the venom sack. Okay, we got some liquor. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Alert, overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the Ministry of 247 days late on delivery. Critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following pass to Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Okay. We got the pass. Sensors task. Oh. Sentinel repair automech report C complete. Okay. Level up. More raptor claws. Okay, let's do our level up. Let's do put one into guns. I think we should do some speech. Maybe some medical. Does add damage to creatures. Or more hack. We'll do one more medical. Sure, why not? Ooh, apply. Apply. Yes. Why are you making things so hard for me? What am I looking at here? We could do ninja. Brand enthusiast. Cost 1 per point. 20% damage. Armor rating plus 10. While all of your equipment, armor, and weapons share the same brand name, gain bonus damage and armor. Okay. Scrapper Automechanical always drop some additional crafting materials. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above the distance. I don't want them to be... well, hang on. SMGs, pistols, and shotguns. Alright, pickpocket, connoisseur, survivalist. 20% healing from food and drink. Inhaler charges from drugs. Might come in handy. Caustic research, 20% more stacks vulnerable applied when dealing corrosive damage. Farm enthusiast, minus 5% toxicity received from the medical inhaler. That could also be handy. Restricted access, hack. Access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Ooh, or commando. Psychopath, damage increased 10, 20, 40 against enemies with cautious, begrudging, or indignant factions, respectively. Trophy hunter, critical chance, bullet shield, damage resist, base health. That would be handy too. I kind of want to do restricted access. You know what? I've been an idiot, so let's do some. Apply. I could use some health and armor. Who am I kidding? You shall not spit in my face. Oh, that's you, Val. I feel like someone already spit in my face. Alright. Anything else? Oh, we got a few things. What do we got around here? Unsanitized reports, current standards of sanitization. Okay, we're not going to worry about any of that. What about you? Pick that up. We'll take what you got. Get cartridge. Oh, there's more? How much more is there to this place? You don't like it in the face, do you? No, you don't. I don't blame you. But you had no choice. Okay, you shush. We'll be done with you.
Great. Cursor on the walls. And the sensor. Easy on the actuator.
Well, don't get in my way. What else we got here? Oh, directional devices. Okay. Distraction devices. Just directional. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they're alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Okay. I mean, do I really need that? Okay. I mean, where are we exactly? Administrator reports by direction of the council. More brainwashing propaganda stuff. What they're doing to people. Oh. We have doors. Use auto dock. Have we not already been there? Yes, we have. Of course it is. Yay! Freedom! I think we're doing okay. So I do look forward to seeing how things go when we take over some of these areas and seeing which company takes over. Because the factions are supposed to be warring in the background regardless of what we do. And apparently the towns and worlds and stuff will switch over time to different factions. So I am curious how this will turn out. But I think I'm going to call it here today. Look at that. I mean, look at this. Hello? The big butthole in the sky. Don't stare in too deep. You might get sucked in. Oh, it's moving. Oh God. Okay, I looked for too long. Well, citizens, I hope you enjoyed your time with me today. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And really appreciate it if you would hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you want to see more content. It really helps the smaller channels out. And Silver Dagon here. And I hope you have a wonderful day.